Hello everybody from the Not Family Quarantine space. My name is Connie. For those of you I haven't met, I coached at CrossFit Sarasota since 2011 until this last summer when life took me away. So nice to meet you. To those of you that have joined since I've not been coaching. And for the rest of you guys that I haven't seen in a while, it's good to see you again. I miss you, and it's good to see you at least here on Sugar WOD. I have some gymnastics moves to practice for you today. We're going to be working on our handstand positions and making sure that we're able to stack our shoulders directly above our wrists in our handstand positions. So these exercises that we're going to do today will help improve your positioning for your handstands. All you will need for this is a box or a chair or, hi Evie, hello. I'm making a video. You want to sit over here on the side? You can say hi. You want to say hi? Okay, she said no. A box or a table or a chair, something about the height that you would sit on will work for this. So what you're going to do is put your feet on top of whatever it is you have to use. I'm using this little outdoor table that we have. And you're going to walk your hands in until you're in an inverted position. And the first movement we're going to do is you're going to lean your shoulders forward out into a planche and then back to where you're stacked, shoulders over the wrists and hips as high over the shoulders as you can get them as well. And you're going to be concentrating on staying hollow that whole time. So pushing the upper spine out and staying rounded in your upper back is what you're going to be concentrating on that movement. So you're going to go out, shoulders in front of the hands, and then pull them back, butt up, shoulders stacked on top of the hands. That's the first one. And then the second movement is going to be basically an inverted shoulder shrug. So you're going to be in your handstand position, and we're just going to be practicing bringing the shoulders to the ears and then relaxing them back down. And this is just to help you understand that when you're in the handstand position, you want those shoulders fully extended, touching the ears. You don't want to have space between your shoulders and your ears. So we're going to be able to practice that using our, with our feet up, elevated on our box / table / chair, whatever it is that you have to use at home. And then the third movement would be for those who are ready to work on handstand walking. You're going to do shoulder taps. So you're going to be in your handstand position. You're going to remove one hand from the ground, tap the opposite shoulder like this. If you're not ready for that, you can stop with the first two movements. We're going to do these in a circuit style. So you're going to go 5 to 8 planche to pikes, 5 to 8 shoulder shrugs, and then 5 to 8, or probably 6 to 8, so at least you do the same on each arm, of the shoulder taps. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate one round of that for you so you will know what it looks like. Okay, so that would be one round if you were doing sets of 5 of each movement. If you're more advanced in gymnastics, definitely lean towards the 8s. If you are more beginner, lean towards the 5s. If for some reason you cannot go inverted, say you've got wrist injury or shoulder injury where you can't put weight on it, I have a couple more exercises that you can do instead that will still work on opening the shoulder position. So number 1, you would need a broomstick or just something straight and light that you can use. You're going to lay face down on the ground, keeping your chin on the ground, your belly on the ground, and your feet on the ground, making sure you're not arching at all, squeezing the butt, pulling in hollow, and keeping this over your head. And your goal is to lift your shoulders, your hands off the ground, and you'll hold it for a count of 10. Release it back down, rest for 10, and lift and hold for 10. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. I hope you can. But I'm going to demo this for you. So again, you're just thinking about being as long as you can be and extending those arms up as far as you can, trying to keep your elbows straight. For those of you that do not have good shoulder mobility, this will be very challenging for you and very good for you, so do it. Okay, and the second movement you can do if you can't go inverted will be if you sit against a wall. I'm just going to use this table because it's here and it took me a long time to set up this camera and I don't want to move it. But ideally it would be against a wall. And you're going to put your butt up against the wall, your back against the wall, and then pull your feet in as tight of a tuck as you can. Okay, so you'll be pressing straight up against the wall. Then you're going to take whatever you have, that, like your broomstick or your PVC, and you're going to hold it up and stretch tall and try to hold for 30 seconds. Your goal is to be able to get this against the wall and your arms against the wall. Okay? A lot of you, it might look like this. That's okay. You're stretching up as far as you can and pulling back as far as you can. Okay? So for those two movements, the one where you're lying prone and the one with your back against the wall, I would suggest doing 3 sets of a 30-second hold. 20 to 30-second hold should be sufficient to get a good shoulder workout in and to help you open up those shoulders a little more for when you can return to going inverting, putting weight on your wrist, or whatever it is that's keeping you from being able to do that. Okay, hope you enjoy, and see you next time that we do some gymnastics on here.